Well, hello there. Welcome back to my channel. This is Gina B. Living Foley, and I do Dollar Tree hauls every Sunday. And when I get a chance, I may do a Dollar Tree related video content, if you will, during the week. Now, I did do something that people had requested. And if you're new to the channel, I want to welcome you. Maybe go check out some of my content down below. And if you like what you see, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. But yes, just the other day, I uploaded a Get Ready With Me. Very fun. I enjoyed it. I didn't do it for views. So, it's a new thing. I really have only done one other, I think, Get Ready With Me. But if you're interested in those type of videos, check them down below. They are literally just before this went up. And it's a part two series. So I did kind of foundation and basic work on this mug. And then part two, I finished off with the eye stuff. So it was all Dollar Tree makeup. And, check it out if you haven't done so. And for those of you who have already done the things and you follow me and you interact with me, I'm really, really grateful. And I want to really give a shout out to those who did watch my Get Ready With Me. And it warmed my heart. I thought maybe I would get just a couple of views, but I got a few. So, I'm really, really happy that some of you were interested and it wasn't just two or three people. So anyway, with that being said, I've got a fantastic Dollar Tree haul for you today. And it is a lot of things. Well, I picked up a lot of things. I realized there was a theme going. A lot of things for self-care and beauty and just relaxation, like if you were to have like a spa day. So I can't wait to share them with you. I am in the hills, the Sierras of California. So I have access to wines at my Dollar Tree, and they are still $1.25. And I can't wait to show you what I found in that category. So, if you're going to do a mask and you're going to have a girl day, you got to have snacks and a little glass of wine. So, I'm going to get started with those. In the meantime, enjoy this gorgeous painting done by my sister many moons ago when I rescued it from Mom's garage after she passed. And because my mom rotated art like you wouldn't believe. And so I found that and it had a little chip on it. I said, "You're coming home with me." So there you have it. Okay, I'm getting started with the California wines. And first and foremost, I thought this was a gorgeous bottle. And it's called Sola. This is definitely a rosé. This is a Central Coast California wine, and its year is 2021. Now we're in what I like to call kind of the dog days of summer. It can either be really, really hot, uncomfortable. To me, it's not really red wine weather. So if you have a glass, this is wonderful. Ultra, ultra chilled in a chilled wine glass. It will taste delicious with maybe some fruit. Yeah, it was $1.25. So it's got the real cork. Not that I'm against a twist off, but this is really well bottled. And it's called Sola. And it is a rosé. So it is made primarily with Grenache grapes with aromas of strawberry, wet hay. Oh, that's interesting. And I get that. I understand that. So either wet hay or like a green, yeah, and lavender. And so the flavors of apricot and strawberry are prominent. So that means that we might be the first thing that your palate grabs. And then it cleans off with the crisp, dry fashion. And it says enjoy. So I really thought this was gorgeous, and I'm gonna be meeting up with my auntie later. And I thought, why not bring some of this and get some fruit and cheese and enjoy? I know. So that is bottle number one. Now I have another bottle. This is a twist top. And if she prefers this one, we'll just do this one. I love the raised, I love the feeling of the beveled bottom. I don't know what that is. Um, it's called Jelly Jar Strawberry Rhubarb Grape Wine with Natural Flavor. It's got all these strawberries around here. It is a really little sexy bottle. You know, just if you were going to just use, say you stage homes or you're going to have an open house and you want to serve something, this is a great way to go. You make a summer charcuterie board, you know, have a couple people buy six of these at $1.25, you know, it is a fabulous idea if you're just hosting anything. But I was thinking in terms of real estate for some reason today. I was reading, you know, local real estate. Oh my God, wouldn't that be great if you were having an opening and you did something like that? You know what I mean? Usually at an opening, you have other agents, and so it keeps people around to do stuff like that. Um, the juiced, ripest summer fruit is preserved in jars to enjoy well beyond the harvest. Inspired by this tradition, Jelly Jar captures deliciously familiar flavors that evoke fond memories with every sip. Sweet notes of ripe strawberry and subtle rhubarb are layered with hints of fresh baked pie, crust, and toasted vanilla. Now, tell me that wouldn't be the most perfect dessert type of wine with a cheese that would go with a fruit like that. What a dessert that would be. I know. And it's not mentioned, let me see. There is a website here, www.jellyjarwines.com, and it was bottled in Sonoma. Sonoma is the queen, king, all of places to experience wine. Yeah, California grape country is, to me, unmatched. So there you go. I'm not a huge wine drinker anymore, but I had my days. I worked in very high-end restaurants. I got to taste wines with food. I got such a wonderful education at a young age. And I had my heydays. I began to age and feel like the menopause was creeping up. As delicious as it was, I kind of tried to stay away from it to keep my weight under control because wine is like having a candy bar. Let's get real here. Alcohol is a lot of sugar. And so I decided to start really not only cutting back, but only having a glass if I'm with a relative or if it's a holiday, and not doing nightly drinking. You know, even if it's just one glass of wine, I totally, hey, if people want to do that, that's fine. But my body said, that isn't good for you. You know what I mean? I also found these. I already started eating one. These were all $1.25. These are called Pop'ems by Snack Factory. And they're little pretzel snacks. So it's a pretzel base, and then they add the flavor on the top, white cheddar. And I know I was reading a serving is one container, and that would be 130 calories, which isn't awful. So a great thing to put on a charcuterie board with the fruit and the cheese, a summer charcuterie board, because these are kind of like light. They're light. They're not a heavy, you know, put some different types of, you know, lightweight nuts and lighter cheeses and fruit, and it would be delightful. This is the golden mustard and barbecue flavor Pop'ems. Again, it's a pretzel base, and they're very lightweight. What I ate so far was delightful, and only 130 calories for this particular one per container. Not bad, not bad. So those were brand new to my Dollar Tree. Let me know in the comments below, are you getting Pop'ems? Because, you know, total fat 4.5 grams. It's not horrible. It's not horrible. Okay, here we go. One more food item, a couple of household items, and then all this self-care stuff. So another thing I love to have in the middle of the day when I am working, I had quite the morning. Girl could use a shower. I smell like aromatherapy oils. Transformational wellness, that's where I work. And we are moving tomorrow. I'm going to be helping everybody move their tables over. And I'm always the girl that is not wanting to eat a whole lot when I'm working. I like a good breakfast, and then when I am done, I will come home and have a very nutritious meal. In between, it's like applesauce, nuts, quick things, bananas, a little bit of sliced apple with some nuts or a nut butter, a very maybe deep dark piece of chocolate with hot tea and herbal tea, and that carries me very, very well. If I want something a little more or savory, I will bring myself something like the Pop'ems. If I need a little salt to replenish, because we do sweat, can you tell we sweat a lot? But I found Apple Snacks, all natural, no added sugar, unsweetened applesauce. Now, it's not saying organic, which is what I prefer, non-GMO organic stuff. I still thought, oh my God, for a snack, this is perfect, gluten-free. I'm happy. Yeah, get 4 to a pack. And these were $1.25 in the snack section at the beginning of the store because, of course, some kids are going back to school. And I got 2. I know, we're going into apple season up here. I live near a beautiful area, like 5 minutes away from Apple Hill. I'm about an hour out from South Lake Tahoe, and I am so lucky to live the way I live. I've never in my life been so happy. I have to tell you, living in the country, up in the mountains, and smelling that fresh air does a body very, very good. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm going into the city tonight to visit with my auntie at my mom's house. And she recently passed, so you know we're divvying up things, and I just cannot wait to visit with her. But the drive into the city I dread now, and I grew up there. I grew up in Sacramento. I was proud of it, and no more. I'm done with you. I'm up in these hills, and you know now it's a treat to go into Sacramento if I'm visiting somebody or whatever. But I gotta say, it's gorgeous up in here, and we have the best applesauce. But in the meantime, before we officially start kicking off, I wanted some of these for work. And at $1.25, you cannot beat it. You will never find this Apple Snacks. It's similar to Mott's, you know. And I've had it before. I taste no difference. What I will do is I'll take 2 of them, dump them in a glass jar, add my own cinnamon, a little bit of... what do you call it? I can't remember the name of it, but it is something that a lot of flavors out of the Middle East will produce this, and it's a powder just like cinnamon, but it's cardamom. It's cardamom, and I absolutely love it. And I'll put cinnamon, cardamom, and let it sit in that jar for a little bit, and let me tell you what a delightful treat that is. So I cannot wait for Apple Hill season to get started so I can make some real applesauce or maybe buy it from them. But Apple Hill is a tradition up here with all of the farmers that do the apples. Now, they didn't originally do apples, they did pears, and there are still pears being produced, but oh my God, the apples are incredible. But you know, I've been to the mountain with the apples, and let me tell you, big old Washington apples are to die for. But anyway, if you're on the hunt for snacks for your kids going back to school, I'm telling you, $4 to a pack at my health food store in the Mott's brand. This would be $6. Not joking. I'm not joking because I live in a tourist town, so I need all the Dollar Tree stuff I can get. Okay, another household item that I love. I rave about it. I tell you, I can even wash my massage linens because even though you smell this wonderful smell, it's not overbearing, and my stuff comes out great for work, my linens for work. It's not over the top smelling, but it just smells so fresh. This is the Bermuda Blue Citrus laundry detergent sheets, and I just love them. And I've gotten rid of so much waste by not doing the big bottles. 15 sheets, there you go. I know. Now, preferably for me, just because this is an area where I know I can really do the best of the best, and that is I am now finding this in a like a recyclable equivalent to a cardboard type of packaging, and it's all biodegradable bamboo, something like that, and I saw it on Amazon, so I may hit that up because all plastic makes me crazy. This is recyclable though. This is totally recyclable, and I am proud of that. But yeah, Bermuda Citrus, it is awesome. I'm telling you, it is awesome. You know how many sheets you get? You get 15 for $1. I think everything went up to $1.50 on all the laundry stuff. So just keep that in mind. And I also got, hold on. Okay. We're starting to get into like self-care, self-nurturing things. There is one item that is Halloween related that I'm saving till the end. So you gotta watch till the end. But anyway, you people are going to freak. If anybody is into themed socks, Pink frickin' Floyd socks. $1.25. 2 pair. Pink Floyd. Look at those. And of course, the best of the best. Pink Floyd with the emblem, logo, whatever you want to call it. Oh my God. Pink Floyd socks. Like if you went to some concert, you wouldn't be paying $1.25 for these. I'll have you know. And who is an old Ace Ventura fan? Okay. I think I might have that wrong. I may have that song wrong for this movie. Something told me that it was in there. But look at these awesome colorful edges. I know. And then look, this is the one where, you know, he's in his full regalia. His little, it says something down here, but I cannot make that out. There it is. I can't make it out. And I don't have my glasses, but it's got to be something he says in the movie. Please help me. Put a comment in the comments below if you know what that would say. Shaka? No. I don't know what it says. Please forgive me. I cannot make that out. But look at this one. it says copyright Morgan Creek. And then Ace, when in Ace Ventura, when in nature. Oh, when nature calls. This is when nature calls. And you'll see. What I think I want to do is open them up. But you know, look at how cute. Look at how adorable. Okay. So let me. Okay. Here we go. And I'll take care of the little plastic thing in the middle here. No, my hands are too tired from massage. I can't muscle it. Can't do it. It's too tight. There we go. I got her. I got it. Got it. But anyway, let's take a peek at these. So, here we go. Look how cute. These are, we had a stray person walk through. Okay, there it is. When nature calls. Ace Ventura, when nature calls. Ace Ventura, when nature calls. Look how cute that is. There he is. And there's this cute little toe, gray toe. I love it. From the side, they look like that. So perfect. I'm so excited. And then you have this one. There's nothing on this side, but isn't that a nice sock? There he is. I love it. I absolutely love it. And the tops on here are so cute. All right, let's go ahead and see about the Pink Floyd socks. Let me just rip these guys open. So, but look at how nice that is. What a great treat to, like, you know, maybe add into, a care package for somebody. If your kids love music, they would love Pink Floyd. I know it's not in their era, but oh boy. Pretty special. Pretty special. Okay. Here, I got it. All right. So this one looks, it just says Pink Floyd all over. And then you have the back. And these feel really cozy. They're like perfect for the beginning of fall when you want to go to bed up in the mountains. You just want to have a little something something on your feet. And then there's, of course, the traditional Pink Floyd emblem, which, oh my God, if you have a fan, look at that. I'm just saying. That is a screaming deal, and it's a good looking sock. Now, I don't know. This is 2025 Pink Floyd, 1987 LTD, I guess limited, and absolutely beautiful sock. Just beautiful. Beautiful. I know. And these were $1.25. Go figure. Okay. Another incredible brand new item. Really getting into self-care now. Memory Foam Therapy Eye Pillow. Spa Bella is the name brand. I mean, I don't know. This looks like it was like in a fancier store at one time. Somebody tell me in the comments below. This is the packaging. It's quite beautiful. If you were going to make a care package for somebody, this would definitely want to be included. It's a memory foam design, conforms to your face for total darkness, engineered to relieve pressure on the eyes, comfortable and adjustable band. Now that is worth its weight in gold. And it was $1.25. Perfect for sleep, travel, meditation, and napping. All self-care things. And so that, to me, my friends, plural form, that's a screaming deal. If you got that at some, day spa, it would be, oh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's where the eyes, that's for the eyes. And that's the outside. And of course it would go like this because that's where the nose goes. Wow. Look at the adjustable band. You know, this would be outstanding as a gift. It would be outstanding to put together a package. I'm just saying that is really a nice item. Stocking stuffers can happen any time of year, you guys. So I'm just saying, that is the find, I think, of the day. I do, for $1.25. Yeah, very impressed with that. Okay. Oh, quickly, I got the dryer sheets to go with the blue citrus. 40 sheets. But yeah, I just hauled those. So that goes with it. That goes with it. And, okay, digging in. Okay, another really cool, nurturing thing is I use this for reasons that people would just go, oh, never thought of that. So this is a vapor stick. And believe it or not, the high-end essential oil company that I have used for years makes these blends with a stick, just like this, a stick. So it's a balm rather than an oil that can spill everywhere. It also stays a little more intact in, maybe warmer conditions. It goes on clear, dries quick, glides on smooth, and it's easy to use. No mess. So this has it has phenyloxyphenol. So what I believe that is, it is camphor. It's kind of a camphor eucalyptus smell. Very much equivalent to Vicks. But yeah, it says it's a soothing scent. So I'm thinking it's going to smell like Vicks. But what I use this for, if I have a client that is really struggling with allergies, and let me tell you, they happen all year round up in here. Put this on the bottom of the client's feet. Tell them to put their socks on right away. I make sure I put some behind here and all through here, and I'll just massage it into my hand as if it was an essential oil balm. This is a very, very good deal at $1.25, and it helps with allergies. It really does. I also can mix this in with another balm that's just pure peppermint and get even a stronger decongestant effect for my client. So I would just rub that in my hands and just have my hands kind of cupped over, not on their face, but just a little bit of over, and go back and forth and let them breathe that. And then make sure there's some in here, and of course the bottom of the feet. Yes. And if you're feeling a little funky fresh, whether it be allergies, anything respiratory related, bottom of the feet, chest, of course, the upper back, and you can also, like I said, rub it in your hands, breathe it in, add this to pure lavender oil, and it will help you sleep. Guarantee you, if you're feeling funky, it will help you. It will. And this is, it says right on there, it is a soothing balm. So, yeah, it's a balm, just like an essential oil balm. It's perfect. It's perfect. And it smells exactly like Vicks. I I prefer eucalyptus, right? But Vicks is something we've used for centuries, right? It's perfect. And it will relieve those things if you do what I say. Feet, neck, where like your lymph nodes are, and down, okay? Upper back, upper chest, bottoms of feet. I think I already said that. Very good way to get rid of the blahs and congestion. I'll have you know. Essential oils, you just want one drop. Then you'll take that stick and you'll really add to that, and then you'll rub your hands together and you'll just smell. And I love mixing lavender with this because it will also relax and calm. Spearmint, peppermint, eucalyptus, all good things for when you're feeling kind of sick. If you want pure relaxation, do 2 drops of the lavender to this vapor stick and you'll be happy. I'm just saying. Okay, I found some cool masks. This is a hand mask. It is a 1 pair of hand, so 1 for each hand, in Cabana Kiwi, and it's a 20-minute application. And it's by Spa Luxury, Dollar Tree brand, and it's Cabana Kiwi scented. It's collagen infused, and it's pretty. It's really pretty. So this with this, a little bottle of wine, a little mask, you can really treat a friend to something sweet. And then I found the matching exfoliating foot mask, and it's a sock type foot mask. 20-minute application. So you can do your hands and your feet. I know. Very beautiful packaging by Spa Luxury. All of these were $1.25. Okay, this blew me away. This was $1.25. I found an actual EcoTools tool, and it's the EcoTool Mini Rose Quartz Roller. This is exquisite, and would be great for the gift if you're doing like a get well gift set for somebody, Look at that beautiful roller. And it's EcoTools. That would cost so much more than $1.25 anywhere else, right? That's a major name brand. And then I won't bore you with these. Those are always in our little bowls by our massage tables in case someone came in from lunch and has trouble going face down. So I found a new scent, another self-care product. This is the Clean Beauty Nourishing Deodorant in coconut and shea butter. Now, I bought the green one last time. I'm going to try to, I don't know if that helps, but there's a pale green one, and then there's this one. It was new to me. I thought they only sold it in one scent, but this is the coconut shea butter. It's got a beautiful top, and man, does it smell good. This is like a total dupe for like Native. It is really nice. It's free of all the things, so it's not unhealthy. Hold on, I gotta lift it more. I'm having difficulty. There we go. I got it. And I didn't injure anything, but boy, the smell in that is to die for. And you guys, it's like native. I swear. It just has that essence, if you know what I mean. Okay, putting the lid back on that. It was $1.25. Cannot beat that. We all know what Native brand charges, so, or stores that sell Native brand. Okay, this is a energizing mask. It's a jelly mask for exhausted skin. That might be me. So, it's for exhausted skin and mood. Essential oils restore, yuzu and lemon energizes. Dermatologist tested. It is Freeman brand and free of all the things. This would be a heck of a lot more anywhere else. This was $1.25, and it's good for basically normal, dry, sensitive, dull skin. That is what it's good for. It leaves you feeling good. I am stoked to have found that at $1.25. Okay, we're getting there. We are getting there. So, I found something really pretty here, and I know this is a dupe for something. So if you shave your legs and all the things, and you use razors, you know what I mean? You may know what this is a dupe for, but isn't that beautiful? Look at the detail on that. I don't know why I got excited about it, but if you shave a lot, and you're into all the name brands, please let me know what you think this is a dupe for, because I know I saw something like this at my local Walmart, and it was an expensive brand. They had like, I think you got three to a pack, and it was like $10 to $12. This is $1.25. I think it's a fair price, but it's a precision triple bladed razor by Assured brand. And it's fancy. It is fancy. It's really pretty. Look at the packaging. Okay, do you see my theme here? You see kind of tropical theme of, wellness stuff. By the way, these gifts are all for myself because I've earned it. So there you go. I just thought that was a gorgeous razor. Wouldn't look ridiculous in your bathroom, It's pretty. It's very pretty. This with your little eco tool, in a dish. Maybe a catch-all large dish, and you could leave your, it would be pretty. So there you have it. And I promise I won't say, well, I'm going to try to promise, again, I'm telling you, it is an addiction to say that for me. Okay. I found Ioni halfling lashes. They go by Let Go and Grow, and it's a halfling lash. Wispy, natural, feathery doll look. Now, this is the look I always go for when I am on stage belly dancing. And I'm going to bring up my little makeup get ready with me down below with all Dollar Tree products. So go watch that. It's literally the 2 videos just before this. And I think you'll like it. If you're I'm approaching 60. I do makeup very unorthodox now, and have learned creativity, if you know what I mean. But when I really doll up for belly dance, I wear lashes. This is what I do when I use like a mascara, and I found these halflings. Now we're also getting into the Halloween season before you know it, and if you're looking for good lashes, the Ioni brand is pretty spectacular at $1.25. So I highly recommend the little halflings lashes, Let Go and Grow. I thought those were gorgeous. If I do, the reason why I want more views on that makeup video, and then I'm bringing up these because I mentioned if you would like to see a costume look, either for Halloween or maybe you do stage stuff like I do, I'm an old belly dancer, and we definitely do lots of makeup and lashes. And I was in the theater as a kid, so I did a lot of stage makeup. I found these too. And so, yeah, I want to know if anyone would like me to do a Get Ready With Me costume version or stage version of a Get Ready With Me. And these ones go by I Am Fearless. 3D foam mink, by the way, they both say that. And again, Ioni brand. It says 2-in-1. I don't know what that means, but they're wispy, natural, and cluster flare. And again, they have a little bit of that halfling look. They're beautiful. They are beautiful. So I highly recommend running to Dollar Tree if you do stage stuff, or if you just like to wear lashes every day. I can't. I sweat too much in my job, and otherwise I would. Yes, otherwise I would. I'm one of those girls that likes her makeup. Okay, still not finding the awesome makeup palettes. I am not finding them. Please put a comment in the comments below. Have you found any of these awesome palettes that I'm seeing other people haul? It's making me cray cray. Okay, a 6-color eyeshadow palette. It's brand new to me. It's called Fling, and I'm going to show you. It's called Fling, and there's the number. And it's crease-proof color, all-day wear. LA Colors for $1.25, cruelty-free. Let's take a look so we don't have the glare, okay? But in my next Get Ready With Me, which again, if I get more views, I might be more inclined to do them, because I am starting to get more makeup now at my Dollar Tree. Living up here, they really didn't stock it much at all. Very rarely any really good makeup finds. So I'm really needing to know if anybody else is struggling trying to find these palettes. Okay, I love this. And then I'm going to open it up. It's got a little applicator. Of course, I'll be using my brushes, but look at these colors. There's something very mermaidy coming to mind. Egyptian too. And that's why I picked it up, because I do Egyptian dance. So very beautiful palette. I would love to do a look for you with this. If you decide you would like, go watch my other Get Ready With Me, which is just below this. And if you think so, put a comment in the comments below and let me know if you would like me to do some stage makeup stuff with this. Okay, all right, here is my find of the day that is not $1.25, but it was only $3. Now I have a crazy story. I was in Seattle right at around the first of the year, not maybe just a little beyond that. February, maybe, I can't remember, but right around that time. And there were a lot of crows in the area. It was absolutely stunning to watch. And I am one of those girls that likes like animal cards and like divination stuff. And I had been pulling this crow card every day. Well, that represents incredible change and drastic change, really, and sudden endings and truth. And I literally was like so taken by it. I kept thinking, I want to find like a crow thing. I want to find something at Pike Place Market that, and we went, and it was incredible. This is where my husband grew up, and we were visiting family, and I did indeed find a little crow neck piece. And lo and behold, on the way home in the airport, they had to undo all of our luggage for some reason. I think my husband and I had something in our luggage. I can't remember. No big deal, but they just were checking. And I thought I saw something fling out, and I thought, oh no, you're tripping. It was my crow piece. So here's this animal medicine that came into my world, and crow piece gone. I since then was obsessed with crows, and a lot happened in my life, by the way. Lots of drastic change, loss, everything happened at that time, very close to when my mom passed, and she passed in May. So everything that animal medicine really prepared me for that. My mom had been sick for a long time, so it prepared me, but it was like this preparation, like, okay, the crow is telling me this, you know what I mean? And the fact that I lost my little crow pendant blew me away, because that's loss, right? So I'm like going, okay, no attachments to anything. I'm learning my lesson, right? And so I have been on a hunt for more crow items ever since then, especially after mom passed. And I do believe that medicine in nature is a true medicine. And whenever I have a repetitive animal thing go on, I really try to read some of our indigenous material. All the indigenous nations have symbolism for animals, and that's why I buy the little animal cards, or I will do a lot of studies. And when that crow came into my life, I knew that was medicine. It wasn't just you know what I mean, an experience for the day. It was like, oh no, this is a lesson for you. And so lesson was very happily accepted, and it was to stop having such a tight grip on everything. Let go. You have no control here in life, right? All we can control is our reaction to things. Look at that crow. It was $3. I know Halloween is here at the Dollar Tree, and it was $3. And I think that if this was at Hobby Lobby, it would be a heck of a lot more. It's a beautiful black base. It looks a little bit vintage, gothic. And it's a crow, raven, whatever you want to call it. But to me, they carry the same medicine. So this has sparkle. And I'm not against the sparkle. But I think if you wanted to dull that out, you could. You would just go over the sparkle with a matte type of paint, acrylic paint, and then you would just see the texture of the sparkle. But I kind of like the sparkle for now. It's doing something for me, but you got to know that it can do a taper and a larger candle, okay? Either or. Now, feeling this material, I don't know how heat resistant it is. So if you're going to lay a big pillar, I highly recommend that you put a little barrier in here of a little, just a tiny amount of, you could just like cut tinfoil and put that there, and then put your pillar on, and it will protect the shape. But I just thought that was freaking amazing. So there it is, full circle crow for Miss Gina. And I hope that wasn't too weird for you all. But I definitely believe nature has medicine and lessons. And when I started reading about all the Native American symbolism and indigenous cultures of animal symbols, I was so smitten. And I had recently had, like I said, in Seattle, that crazy crow experience. They were everywhere. And I even had one, whisk by me when we were out walking one day. So they were really speaking. And I said, my God, why are there so many crows? He goes, every time of year growing up, this is when they really come out. And I was like, wow. And, so I have this little spiritual walk now about the crow. And I urge you to go to the Dollar Tree to get your Halloween stuff, or even fall, Thanksgiving, as they begin to put it out. Now's the time to get it, because it will not last, and they won't restock, because then they have to go into Christmas. So I highly recommend, for your wonderful Halloween decor items, for those things, you definitely want to get there now. They had such classy ones like this. So there were the crows, and then there were snakes, and then there was something else. I don't know if they were like skeleton hands, but I mean, I want to say there were 3 designs. There could have been 4, but the crow was mine, and it was right there in front. Had to pick it up. Anyway, that is the Dollar Tree haul for this Sunday. I know it was winded, but it was a lot of cool stuff, and I wanted to share it with you. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I would love to have you join my micro mini channel on YouTube. And you can follow me on Instagram at Gina B. Living Fully. On Instagram, I do shorts over there of things that I see at the Dollar Tree that I may or may not haul. So it's a nice little side channel to see what I'm running into at my local Dollar Tree. And for those of you who have done all the things, you know I love you. I love it when you say hello and leave a little comment down below. Love it. I'm very, very grateful for you all. And I hope everybody has a blessed Sunday, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye now.